Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, here we are. Another episode of Duels with the Planeswalkers 2013. For Tremendous VD, I am Dr. Mead. There is no KP ranked Duels of the Planeswalkers. We continue our excursion in testing Dream Puppets, making adjustments, trying to better the deck, trying to get a good cut, trying to just learn it in and out. In and out. Blue is my favorite Magic color, so no surprise that I would start with this particular pile. This hand is good. It has this card, which is very strong. This is one of the best defensive cards in the deck against early aggression. Body double, of course, is ridiculous, especially if they mill something great into the yard. And Erasure is probably the most just steadily reliable mill that we possess. So we will keep this hand. Now, frankly, here we are hoping we draw into some more mill because... yeah, because as delightful as it is to see Green over there, it'd be nice to be able to do something to him before he just comes across and murders me with superior creatures. And that's going to happen pretty quickly with this green deck. He's, of course, playing Yeva. It doesn't ramp the way that Garrick does, but it's got a brutality that Garrick... as we've discussed, I guess Yeva focuses heavily on in-play effects. I'm not sure why this ring isn't his cut. It seems counterintuitive to the deck's strategy to put static counters on any one creature. I guess, though, you know, if you want to lay it on your Taunting Elf, then why not, right? Yeah, let the Taunting Elf get big. Weirdly, it kind of forces me to play more aggressively because, you know, if I hold back with my Phantasm, his 1/2 decoy will come in, force me to block, and cause me to lose a potential 5/5 down the road. So let's just keep swinging. We'll take his 1 point if he wants to come across. Roaring Primodox actually might be the sort of creature that we would bring out with Body Double, because bouncing this guy over and over again could be a very powerful effect. Obviously, we have no choice but just let him in for 1 here. I think we'll swing and then lay this Vedalken Entrancer. He'll serve as a decent blocker next turn, since he can take all of everything that the Taunting Elf has to give out. Ring or no ring. And we definitely like to get to the point where 1 blue is milling cards at the top of his pile. Since right now we're roughly 2 cards ahead in mill. There's the Acidic Slime, and there goes my Jace's Erasure. Not to mention that slime is just a big pain in the butt anyway, because we don't want him to play it every turn to get rid of our cool enchantments, but we could also stand for that Death Touch to not be on the table. So what we'll do here is, I think, just Thought Scour. Mill him 2. I think otherwise we're okay for now. Oh, I should have attacked with the... I was just a rookie mistake. Definitely need to attack with the Jace's Phantasm there. It's alright. Much choice but to let the 2 through. The taunting elf is a real source of irritation. I just wish that he would. I just need some mill. Unfortunately, even my Vedalken Enforcer is left unable to use his ability last turn, so that's fun. Well, at least that gets rid of another potentially irritating Death Touch guy. I feel like he's got one more of those on the table right now than we want. So here's an interesting theorem. If I have no artifacts or enchantments, he doesn't get to pick. He still must when playing the Acidic Slime, so let's get in there for 1 flying. Kind of keep tempo near where it needs to be, and then I think we're just going to bounce his Acidic Slime. And I think we will reincarnate his Roaring Primadox as one of my creatures. Or not, we'll see. We'll see what he chooses to do with having that Acidic Slime back in his hand. Oof. So that's a little irritating, I guess, since I am going to be forced to block that Lure Elf. Obviously, to get rid of my Vedalken Enforcer. Because why would you get rid of my stupid, crappy discard guy when I have, or my return to hand guy when I have a mill guy just hanging out? Okay, well, I wouldn't have chosen to assign damage in that particular method, but so here we have a crab. Lay the crab always, and then lay the land if you've got it. Get him with that landfall for 3. Here's the thing. This stupid creature, man. Alright, let's get in there with this big guy. And I think we're gonna get his roaring Priminox. Oh wow, or should be this guy. No, he's only a little bit bigger, and I don't have enough creature spells for him to make a big difference. But I do have this Aether Adept, who it's just crap, just absolute nonsense that if I could return it to my hand, it just totally counteracts the power of this ring. He still can't play the Acidic Slime in his hand. Maybe he's got another big creature, maybe he doesn't. Either way, we can really logjam his mana with Aether Adept and Roaring Priminox, so he's going to need a way to get rid of him beyond just taunting Elf. Because I'll bounce the Elf first. Okay. He's got 17. I've got more than enough defense to handle that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take 9. We'll mill for a couple first. What's weirdest about it is the overrun is going to kill, I think, multiple of my creatures, and I have no chance of killing his Taunting Elf because he's just too big. And once again, he leaves my Aether Adept alive, which is a little puzzling, I guess. Fidelkin and Trancer. And this is really the guy who keeps leaving alive, is this Fidelkin and Trancer, who has the one core ability that matches with my deck. I'm not really sure. Well, I guess if he's got a second overrun, I'm probably in trouble. Otherwise, go away, Lure Elf. Just I'm weary of you. That elf has caused me a lot of problems in combination with this stupid ring. It's weird that, you know, to consider the taunting elf as like a physical threat. Like, oh, here he comes. He's got +1/+1 counters. He's a legitimate threat to your blockers. And you're not being given the choice not to block him. It's so strange to think of him that way. Okay, well, I'm not certain if he's got a card to deal with this, but a Beast Within. Okay, fair enough. That'll delay the inevitable by a turn. Here's my second Jace's Phantasm. He does have 5 cards in hand, though, or 4 cards now, and I have nothing, so I do need to watch this phase for him to pass to combat, and then if he doesn't attack, we've got to mill him just in case. Wasted a golden opportunity to mill last turn, and alright. I guess that means he's got nothing. Because Yeva will play her multi-kicked whatever. No way to block flying. The Beast Within was his last hope. Let's just swing in, finish her off. Take her to 0, Yeva. Goodbye. It's weird to think that the alternate win condition for Jace wins just as often as his primary win condition. Those phantasms are ridiculous. Okay, well, that was a good win. I actually feel quite a bit better about this iteration of Dream Puppets, having been sculpted a bit. So we'll keep cutting as the week goes on, try to perfect this pile. For Tremendous VD, I'm Dr. Mead, signing off.